In this video, I'm going to show you how I do a mid-drop fade. What you see right here is the initial guideline for my mid fade, which I did with my trimmer. And in this video, I will not be cutting the top, but since I do cut this person often, I know that the top is about the length of a number 5 guard. Then right here, I'm just balding out the bottom by using my shaver and going just a little below that bald line with it. After that, I'm going to grab my clipper with no guard on it, and I'm going to open my lever all the way and make my second line, which will be about a thumb's width. Once I'm done with that line, I'm going to take my lever and close it all the way so I can start attacking the bottom line that I put in with the trimmer. However, since I did put it in with my trimmer, I will have to go back later and finish taking it out with my trimmer. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my number 1 guard closed and make another guideline, which will also be thumb's width. Then after that, I'm going to blend out that guideline using my half guard. I will start with my lever open and work my way down to a lever closed in order to blend it out. We're finally starting to see the fade a little, and since we made those guidelines the same width, it looks pretty consistent. I'm not going to spend any more time on it right now, but I will come back later and detail it. Now I'm taking my number 2 guard and I'm making my next guideline, and I'm going to make sure that it's the same width as the previous ones. Then after that, I'm blending that line out by using my number 1.5 guard and cleaning it up with my number 1 guard. Then in the back by the occipital bone, it is still dark, but I'll make sure to clean that up at the end. Now I'm making another line with my number 3 guard closed, and I don't show it, but I did blend it out with my number 2 guard. Then after that, I'm taking my number 4 guard and blending it into the top. I'm also going to clean the area below that, which will be with my number 3 guard. I'm going to start with my lever open and work my way down to a lever closed. Now I'm just taking my number 1 guard and touching up any dark spots that I see in the fade. I usually spend more time in the back because the hair is a lot more dense, which means it requires more detailing. Then since I cut this person often, the lining is already where it's supposed to be, so I'm just going back and touching it up while making sure not to push it back. Then once I'm done with my trimmer, I'm just going to grab my straight razor and hit that line up with the straight razor. And what that's going to do is just pop that lining all the way out. I'm basically getting any little hairs that I couldn't get with my trimmer. After the lining, I like to give the fade one more scan just so that if there is anything left, I make sure to touch it up, because that's what takes your fades to the next level. There goes the finished product, and that is a back to life blend. If you would love to see a more detailed version of this tutorial, go ahead and hit the follow button and make sure to like this video.